Hello everyone, we can see the next topic which is degree of consolidation and time factor. So actually first let me write, then I will explain. Degree of consolidation and time factor. Here people should understand this degree of consolidation in the time factor is actually the extension of the Terzaghi theory. Means these are also the explanation or extension or the results of the consolidation theory for means given by Terzaghi, primary consolidation theory. Okay, so first we should understand what is degree of consolidation. Then based on degree of consolidation we can discuss the time factor. So in this lecture we are going to discuss two topics. First is degree of consolidation and second is time factor. If you know the degree of consolidation, then easily you can understand the meaning of time factor. So first we can going to discuss the degree of consolidation. Degree of consolidation. If I talk about the degree of consolidation, this degree of consolidation can be discussed based on settlement criteria. So I can write case number 1. Based on settlement criteria is okay, based on settlement. How will you explain based on settlement? Based on settlement means your percentage degree of consolidation U is the degree of consolidation. Please notice here, if I am writing small u, that is pore water pressure. If I am writing capital U, it is degree of consolidation. And of course in percentage, if I am writing, I will use the percentage sign, percentage degree of consolidation. Okay, so here if we talk about degree of consolidation, so based on different criteria we can explain the degree of consolidation. The first criteria is based on settlement. So here percentage degree of consolidation U is equal to small delta h divided by capital delta H into 100. This is actually the percentage degree of consolidation. Now let me explain what is delta H. Capital delta H is the final, or I can say ultimate settlement after 100% degree of consolidation, after completion of primary consolidation. Okay, so in the bracket I can write at t is equal to infinite. If I talk about settlement, you please try to understand. If I am telling in time equal to 80 years, the final settlement is 10 mm. Okay, after 80 years your final settlement means in 80 years your primary consolidation settlement is completed, finished. Now secondary will start. Don't think about secondary. I am just telling in the 80 years your primary consolidation is completed. After completion of primary consolidation, what is the settlement? That settlement is suppose 10 mm. Clear? So at this stage What is the degree of consolidation? The degree of consolidation is 100%. The primary consolidation is 100% completed. This is the meaning of degree of consolidation. Now, after few years, if I say after t equal to 25 years, suppose the settlement is 3 mm. Then now what is the degree of consolidation, sir? So at any time between t greater than 0 less than infinite, if you want to find the degree of consolidation, then it can be given small delta h divided by capital delta h into 100. What is small delta h? 3 mm. After 25 years, 3 mm settlement occurs. And what is final settlement? This is the total settlement at 100% degree of consolidation, 10 mm. Into 100, it will give 30%. Are you getting? Means if there is a 3 mm settlement, I will tell you 30% settlement is 30% consolidation is completed. 70% is remaining. Now if I am telling settlement is 5 mm, total is 10 mm. This will occur, this we have estimated, this will occur. Right now, how much settlement is occurred? 5 mm. Means how much degree of consolidation? 50%. 50% consolidation is over, 50% is remaining. Suppose settlement is 8 mm, small delta h. 8 mm settlement occurred. How much degree of consolidation happened? 8 divided by 10, 80%. Means 80% primary consolidation has completed. Only 20% is remaining. So the degree of consolidation means how much percentage of total primary consolidation has been completed. That is the meaning of degree of consolidation. Clear? If I am telling the degree of consolidation is 70%, means 70% consolidation is over. Which consolidation? Primary consolidation. 70% primary consolidation is over, only 30% is remaining. Like that. Getting my point? So based on settlement, you can estimate the degree of consolidation here. Clear? Now here I have mentioned your capital delta H is the final or ultimate settlement, after completion of primary consolidation at t is equal to infinite. At this stage, percentage degree of consolidation will be 100%. You put in the place of small delta h. Small delta h become capital delta h. So 100% degree of consolidation over. After infinite time, it is possible. Now if I talk about next case number 2. Okay, let me write about small delta h, where small delta h, it is the settlement occurred in the soil at the time t greater than 0 but less than infinite. Okay. Now here we can write case number 2. Either you can calculate degree of consolidation based on settlement criteria, or based on void ratio also you can calculate. Based on void ratio. How will you calculate based on void ratio? That we can discuss. So here it is your case number 1, based on settlement. Now this is the case number 2 based on void ratio. So here based on void ratio, if we want to calculate, I can calculate in the percentage degree of consolidation U will be equal to, percentage degree of consolidation will be equal to E naught minus E divided by E naught minus E100 into 100 T. Clear? This is actually the percentage degree of consolidation. I think this type of formula somewhere we have seen in the chapter number 1. Density index, Emax minus E divided by Emax minus E minimum into 100 will give the degree of, it will give the density index or relative density. Here also, let me explain one by one. If I talk about E naught, what is E naught? It is the initial void ratio. Initial void ratio. Initial void ratio means before starting of primary consolidation, means this E naught has been measured at t equal to 0. At t equal to 0. When the degree of consolidation was 0, when the degree of consolidation was 0, that time what is the void ratio? That is E naught. So 0 indicates t equal to 0. This 0 indicates at time equal to 0 where the degree of consolidation is 0, consolidation has not started till now. That time what is the void ratio in your soil? Initial void ratio, that is E naught, initial void ratio. Now E100, what is E100? E100 means this 0 is related to degree of consolidation actually, or time. 0 means 0 degree of consolidation. At 0 degree of consolidation, what is the void ratio? Is the initial void ratio. E100 means at 100% degree of consolidation, what is the void ratio? That is E100. So I will write void ratio after the completion of primary consolidation. E100 is the void ratio after the completion of primary consolidation. Primary consolidation. At this time, what is the percentage degree of consolidation? The percentage degree of consolidation is 100% because the primary consolidation has been completed, and time will be infinite. That means E100 is that value of void ratio in the soil which occurs after the infinite time when the degree of consolidation reaches to the 100%. Means the primary consolidation is completed. After the primary consolidation, the volume of soil reduced to very less volume of soil we have now. Lots of settlement occurred. After this settlement or reduction in the volume of soil, what is the void ratio? That is your E100. What do you think? E0 is higher or E100 is higher? Of course, E0 is higher because at this stage consolidation was not started. Volume of soil was this much, void ratio was this much, so large void ratio. But after infinite time, volume of soil reduced to this much, means void ratio is reduced. So of course, if you want, I can write E100 is less than E0. At 100% degree of consolidation, the value of void ratio. At 0 degree of consolidation, value of void ratio. Clear? Now what is ET? What is this value ET? So ET is the intermediate value between E0 and E100. E0 means 0%, primary consolidation not started. E100 means consolidation completed. So in between this 0 to infinite time, at any intermediate stage, what is the value of void ratio in the soil? That is ET. So I can write void ratio at any time t greater than 0 but less than infinite. So of course your this ET is greater than E100 but less than E0. Okay, clear? So at this stage, your percentage degree of consolidation will be greater than 0 but will be less than 100%, because at any time t greater than 0 less than infinite, we have percentage degree of consolidation greater than 0 but less than infinite. Clear? So that you can estimate using this formula. So based on void ratio also we can estimate the degree of consolidation, how much degree of consolidation is completed. For example, if I tell you, when the consolidation is not started, initial void ratio is 0. Or I can say it is 1. Then when the consolidation is completed, the void ratio is 0.5. This is the value at t equal to 0, and this is the value after suppose 100 years. After 100 years, I am suggesting at time t equal to 75 years, or maybe suppose 60 years, random values I am writing. At the time 60 years, suppose void ratio is 0.25, sorry 0.75. Now what is the value of degree of consolidation? How much degree of consolidation is completed? Tell me. It is easy. We know degree of consolidation is equal to E0 1 minus at any time t 0.75, 1 minus after 100% degree of consolidation 0.5. So 0.25 divided by 0.5, we are getting into 100 also we have to do. So finally we are getting 50% degree of consolidation is completed. 50% degree of consolidation is completed means 50% is remaining. Clear? So based on the void ratio also you can estimate, no problem. Okay. So don't think like that. From 1 to 0.75 it has reached in 60 years. So now 0.75 to 0.5 it will reach in remaining 40 years easily. Don't think there is a linearization or linear distribution of the time. No, non-linear distribution will be there. So it is not like that in 10 years the void ratio reduced to 0.5. So in the next 10 years again void ratio will reduce to 0.5. It's not like that. Because we have discussed time versus settlement curve. With respect to time, a rate of settlement decreases if you increase the loads. Okay. So like that we can estimate the degree of consolidation based on void ratio also. Now we can have the next case based on pore water pressure. Case number 3, based on pore water pressure. So based on pore water pressure also we can estimate the degree of consolidation. How will you estimate? The formula I can write here: percentage degree of consolidation is equal to initial pore water pressure minus pore water pressure at any time t divided by initial pore water pressure minus pore water pressure UF. So here actually I should write based on not pore water pressure, based on excess pore water pressure, based on excess pore water pressure, okay, based on excess pore water pressure. So these all the values are actually the values of excess pore water pressure, not the normal pore water pressure, into 100. Now let me explain. If I talk about UI, this is the initial pore water, initial excess pore water pressure, excess pore water pressure. At what time? At t equal to 0. Okay, this excess pore water pressure occurs due to the additional weight on the soil, maybe due to the weight of superstructure or any building. Then initial pore water pressure UI, UT, excess pore water pressure at any time t, at any time t which is greater than 0 but less than infinite. That time what is the value of pore water pressure is UT. UF, this is actually final excess pore water pressure after completion of primary consolidation. Primary consolidation. And primary consolidation completes at t equal to infinite time. So at t equal to infinite time. Clear? One thing people should notice, if I talk about pore pressure distribution, already I taught you total 9 figures. If I apply delta sigma additional load on the soil, the total additional load will be taken by water immediately. So here the excess pore water pressure will develop of delta U equal to same amount of delta sigma. Suppose 100 kilopascal is applied by structure, newly constructed structure, then this 100 kilopascal is completely taken by water, soil solids will not take any value. At that time the effective stress distribution will be 0, additional effective stress. Because of self-weight, effective stress are always present in the soil. This is due to the self-weight of structure. Self-weight of soil, it is always present. So effective stress is 0. So this is the condition at t equal to 0. Now what happens after t greater than 0 but less than infinite? Pore pressure distribution is something like this. That time effective stress starts increasing. This is the condition at t greater than 0 but less than infinite. Now after infinite time, excess pore water pressure will become 0 completely, and effective stress will become equal to the total stress delta sigma. This is the condition after infinite time. So after infinite time, I can say here the degree of consolidation is 100%. Here I can say the degree of consolidation is 0%, and here at the time greater than 0 less than infinite, percentage degree of consolidation is greater than 0 but less than 100%. Clear? So one thing people should notice, we are talking about excess pore water pressure. So UI is the initial excess pore water pressure. So this is your excess pore water pressure UI at t equal to 0. Then UT, excess pore water pressure at any time t. So this is your the condition of UT, excess pore water pressure at any time t. At the mid portion here maximum you can consider. And UF, final excess pore water pressure after completion of primary consolidation at infinite time. What is the value? This is the value of UF, final pore water pressure. So what is the final pore water pressure? It is 0. So here the value of U final will be 0. So here U final is actually equal to 0. Okay. So what is our new formula? Our new formula, this can be written as U final is 0, means formula will become something like this. Therefore, we have the formula of percentage degree of consolidation will be equal to U initial minus U at any time t divided by U initial into 100. Clear? So this is the value of degree of consolidation. This is the formula actually, to determine the degree of consolidation. Clear? So on the basis of these three approaches, based on settlement criteria or based on void ratio or based on excess pore water pressure, you people can estimate the degree of consolidation. Actually, one note I should write here, note. From here to here, what is my target? I want to reduce this excess pore water pressure becomes to 0, make it to 0. It takes infinite time, t equal to 0 to t infinite. Means in infinite time primary consolidation occurs. Primary consolidation is completed in infinite time. This is called hydrodynamic lag. So I want to write note. Primary consolidation is completed in infinite time, which is called hydrodynamic lag. Hydro is related to water, dynamic means water is flowing, water is draining out, excess water actually, not the complete water. Excess water is draining out, it is flowing, that's why hydrodynamic, and it is taking a lot of time from 0 to infinite, that's why lag. So the primary consolidation is completed in infinite time, which is called hydrodynamic lag. But we cannot wait for infinite time. If I do the analysis in the laboratory, Will I wait for 10 years, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years? No. So for all practical purposes, for all analysis purposes, we assume primary consolidation to be completed at 90% degree of consolidation. I will not wait for 100% degree of consolidation, because to complete 100% degree of consolidation, infinite time is required. When the degree of consolidation will become 90%, I will assume the primary consolidation is completed. So I want to write primary consolidation is completed in infinite time, which is called hydrodynamic leg. Since 100% degree of consolidation occurs in infinite time, therefore for all practical purposes, primary consolidation is assumed to be completed in the finite time at 90% degree of consolidation. 90% degree of consolidation. Okay, clear? So till now in this lecture we have discussed about the degree of consolidation based on three criteria: settlement criteria, void ratio criteria, and your based on excess pore water pressure criteria, we can estimate the degree of consolidation. And the completion of primary consolidation shows the 100% degree of consolidation. The 100% degree of consolidation occurs after the infinite time. For that we cannot wait. So for all practical aspects, for all practical purposes, we can assume, for analysis purpose, we can assume the primary consolidation to be completed within a finite time. Now the question comes, within a finite time means at what time? We are not going for this condition now for analysis purpose, because this condition will occur after infinite time. We are interested in this condition only. We are assuming here only the primary consolidation will be completed. But at what time? So that time will be finite time, and at that time your degree of consolidation will become 90%. So you have to determine the time. At what time your degree of consolidation is becoming 90%. That time shall be considered as a time in which primary consolidation is assumed to be completed. Clear? So in this pattern we can discuss about the degree of consolidation, which is very useful for estimation of settlement of the soil. When you apply the load, consolidation process will happen and the soil volume will reduce, means settlement is happening, and that settlement is dangerous for my footing. If the settlement is large, my structure can collapse. Large settlements is dangerous for me. So I should know for analysis purpose What is the maximum settlement occurring in the soil? So to estimate that settlement, which is known as consolidation settlement, first we should understand what is the degree of consolidation in the soil. Okay. So for that purpose we have seen the degree of consolidation. So in this lecture we are going to discuss two topics. First is degree of consolidation, second is time factor. Degree of consolidation is completed. Now we can discuss the time factor. Now we can discuss about the time factor. What is time factor? So I want to write time factor. It is a factor. It is a factor which correlates the degree of consolidation, correlates the degree of consolidation with the time required to complete that degree of consolidation. That degree of consolidation. Clear? Here actually we are talking about a time factor. Time factor is that factor which correlates the time and the degree of consolidation. If I am telling in 10 years the degree of consolidation is suppose 70%, then in 4 years what is the degree of consolidation? Can we determine? Yes, we can determine. The factor which is correlating this time and the degree of consolidation, this time and the degree of consolidation, that factor is called time factor. So time factor, here we can estimate as, it can be given as TV equal to CVT divided by D square. This is your time factor, and this time factor is having no unit, it is unitless. So if you want, in the bracket I can write unitless. It is unitless. Let me write about it. TV is actually the time factor. CV, you people know, it is coefficient of consolidation. And what is the unit? Of course, unit is centimeter square per second or meter square per second, centimeter square per day or meter square per day, per year, it can be anything. CV is okay, TV is okay. Let's talk about T. T is the time required to complete the given degree of consolidation. Given degree of consolidation. Okay. I will explain about T in detail. Wait for some time. Let's talk about D. D is the drainage path. D is the drainage path. As we people have already studied about the drainage path, this D can be taken as H0 by 2. This D can be taken as H0. If we are taking H0 by 2, means we are talking about two-way drainage. If we are taking H0 only, means we are talking about one way drainage. Clear? Two-way drainage, one-way drainage. Everything is explained. Now this time factor depends upon the degree of consolidation. How it depends on the degree of consolidation, that we can see. Time factor TV is actually equal to pi by 4 into u square. Pi by 4 u square, where u, capital U, we people understand, it is your degree of consolidation, pi by 4 u square. This degree of consolidation u should be less than or equal to 0.6. In decimal you have to keep, means 60%. If your degree of consolidation is less than or equal to 60%, you can use this formula to calculate time factor, pi by 4 u square. But remember, don't put u in percentage, put in decimal. 0.6 means 60%. If you have degree of consolidation greater than 60%, then you can apply this formula, time factor equal to minus 0.933 log base 10 1 minus u minus 0.0851. You can use this formula also. Here also the degree of saturation shall be kept in decimal, not in percentage, okay. Here this formula can be used when degree of saturation is greater than 60%. You can use this formula. Clear? So we have both the formulas. One thing we people should understand, the time factor depends upon the degree of consolidation. Now let me ask one question. From here you can determine the time required to complete the given degree of consolidation. How? If I want suppose 50% degree of consolidation in my soil. 50% degree of consolidation means completion of 50% primary consolidation. That means 50% degree of consolidation. So suppose if I want 50% degree of consolidation, which formula I will use? This one or this one? Of course this one. 50% is less than 60%, so we can use this formula. We will be using this formula, time factor we can calculate. Here I can put 0.5, time factor we can calculate, and that value of time factor I can put here. The property of my soil I know. CV is what? Coefficient of consolidation. I know how to determine. Drainage path I know. Is it one way drainage or two way drainage? I know. So these two things are known to me, CV and D. TV I have calculated for the given degree of consolidation, pi by 4 u square. So can I calculate T from this expression? Of course we can calculate T. So T is the time required to complete the given degree of consolidation. So whatever the degree of consolidation you define, for that you can calculate time factor first. Then take that value of time factor and put in this expression and calculate the time. In this many years, your 50% degree of consolidation will happen. In this many years, suppose in 10 years 70% consolidation is happening, in 5 years 70%, 30%, whatever you want you can calculate. The time you can estimate. Clear? So for all practical purposes, we assume the completion of primary consolidation at 90% degree of consolidation. Are you getting? For all practical purposes, we assume the completion of primary consolidation at 90% degree of consolidation, because the expressions have been derived like that. If I ask what is the time factor at 100% degree of consolidation, we are not interested, we people are not interested in 100% degree of consolidation, because to complete the 100% degree of consolidation, infinite time is required, infinite time. You can see here from this expression, for 100% degree of consolidation, 100%, which expression will you use, this one or this one? Of course this one. 100% is greater than 60%. So in the place of u, 100% degree of consolidation means 1. In the place of u, we will write 1. 1 minus 1, 0. Log 0, infinite. So the value of time factor will be infinite. Put this value of time factor infinite here. So what is the value of t? The value of t is infinite. Means for 100% degree of consolidation, infinite time is required. Clear? So I want to write here, first suppose I give you one question, calculate TV 50. If I am writing TV 50, what does it mean? It means degree of calculate TV at 50% degree of consolidation. So I can use this expression, TV is equal to pi by 4, 0.5 square. We people will be getting, I think, 0.196 or 0.197. I can calculate. I have calculator. I can calculate in my mobile. You people can also use. So pi by 4 into 0.5 square, yes, 0.196. I give you one more question that calculate TV 90. What does it mean? Calculate the time factor at 90% degree of consolidation. How will you calculate? TV equal to, definitely we will use this second expression here, this value, this formula. So here minus 0.933 log base 10, 1 minus, in the place of u we have to write 90%, that is 0.9 minus 0.0851. So I can solve. The value you are getting 0.848. Okay, the value of time factor which we are getting is, or here I can write if you want, time factor we are getting 0.848. So like that we can solve, we can use this expression. This type of question will not be asked in the GATE exam. Just how to use this expression, that's why I have solved there. Okay, so what actually I was explaining that, note, at 100% degree of consolidation, time factor 100 will become infinite. Barabar? Clear? Time factor 100 will become infinite. Therefore from the expression TV equal to CV T divided by D square, comma, time T required to complete 100% degree of consolidation is infinite. Therefore, for all practical aspects, the primary consolidation is assumed to be completed at 90% degree of consolidation within finite time. Within finite time. Okay, so this is the actually expression and discussion for time factor. One more thing we people should observe from here, time factor actually is the function of degree of consolidation. Time factor is the function of degree of consolidation. If I give you one soil and I give you one more soil, this is soil type 1, this is soil type 2. In this soil type 1, if I ask you what is the value of time factor for 40% degree of consolidation for soil type 1, and if I ask you for soil type 2, what is the degree of consolidation for 40% degree of consolidation? Here also I will apply TV equal to pi by 4, 0.4 to the power 2. Here also I will apply pi by 4, 0.4 to the power 2. Means time factor will be same for two different soils for the given degree of consolidation. Even if you change the type of soil, the degree of consolidation, if suppose same in both the soils or in the number of soils, the time factor will be same. Can I say for the given degree of consolidation, time factor is same in all the cases. Time factor is same in all the types of soils. Clear? So here I want to explain some more things about time factor. Note, time factor depends upon the degree of consolidation even if type of soil is changed. That means time factor can be same in two different soils for the given degree of consolidation. Means in both the soil the degree of consolidation should be same, then time factor will be same in both these soils. So on that basis I can write this is your soil 1, and here suppose I can write this is your soil 2. Here we have same degree of consolidation, suppose U percentage. Here also we have same degree of consolidation U percentage, means in both the soil degree of consolidation is same. If the degree of consolidation in both the cases same, then I can write time factor for first soil will be equal to time factor of the second soil, pi by 4 U square, pi by 4 U square, or that next formula you can use for greater than 60%. So in both the soils time factor will be same. Can I write in the place of time factor CV1 T1 divided by D1 square equal to CV2 T2 divided by D2 square, because these are the material properties and the experimental setup. CV is the coefficient of consolidation. This coefficient of consolidation depends upon the coefficient of permeability, coefficient of volume compressibility, and unit weight of water. So in the place of CV I have written K by mv gamma W, and this D1 square I can write like this, D1 square I can write something like this, and here in the place of CV2 I can write coefficient of permeability of the soil 2 divided by coefficient of volume compressibility of soil 2 into unit weight of water, here time T2, here D2. So time will be different because soil properties here is something, here the soil property is something. Properties of the soils are different. Two different soils we have taken. In both the soils time factor is same. Time factor is same because degree of consolidation is same, but time required to complete the degree of consolidation will be different. Here we will be required time T1, and here will time required will be T2. Here the permeability of the material is K1, here the permeability of the material is K2. Here the compressibility MV1, here the compressibility MV2. So time required to complete the consolidation for the given degree depends upon the type of material actually. That's why even though the time factor is same, degree of consolidation is same, but time required will be different. T1 years, T2 years, because time depends actually upon the material property. If the material is highly permeable, time required will be less. You give water, it will be drained out. But if the material is impermeable or having very less permeability, it takes lot of time. Clear? So in this pattern we can have this discussion for the time factor. Actually, on the basis of this discussion, for soil type 1, for soil type 2, time factor is equal, degree of consolidation is equal. On that basis, number of questions were asked in the previous years of the GATE exam. So what that people do, they give the property of one soil, they give the property of second soil, they give the complete information about the first soil, and they don't give the and they give incomplete information about second soil, and they ask to determine something. Suppose they give everything here, they give K2 MV2 gamma W D2 here, they can ask to calculate T2. So some expressions you have to arrange, some calculation you have to do, and then easily any missing data you can estimate using this expression. Clear? So this is the discussion for the time factor that we have done in this lecture. So till now two big topics we have discussed. First is degree of consolidation and the second is time factor. I hope you are clear with this. Thank you.